Sonnet 74 by William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. But be contented when that fell arrest without all bail shall carry me away. My life hath in this line some interest, which for memorial still with thee shall stay. When thou reviewest this, thou dost review the very part was consecrate to thee. The earth can have but earth, which is his due. My spirit is thine, the better part of me. So then thou hast but lost the dregs of life, the prey of worms, my body being dead, the coward conquest of a wretch's knife. Too base of thee to be remembered. The worth of that is that which it contains, and that is this, and this with thee remains. Okay, this is another poem or another sonnet by William Shakespeare about mortality and about what's going to happen after he dies. And this sonnet is again to the fair youth, and it's interesting in this sonnet he's rather changed his tune, because in the previous couple of sonnets he was saying what a terrible poet he was, and in this one he's actually saying, well, he's quite a good poet, and what will remain of Shakespeare after he dies are his lines. And in the previous one he was saying forget me, once he was saying forget me, but here he's saying these poems that I've written will keep me alive in your mind. They will also keep you alive, but only my body has died, not my spirit, because my spirit is imbued in the poetry I write, the poetry that I write about you, that's been inspired by the fair youth, but it's been inspired by the love of me. So you will always have my poetry, which is my spirit, and my spirit is the most important thing. But be contented when that fell arrest without all bail shall carry me away. So be contented, don't be upset, don't be sad when that awful, that horrible, that savage, terrible arrest, which doesn't have any bail, shall carry me away. Well, here he's talking about death, yeah? He's here, this is a metaphor that he's going to be arrested and there's not going to be any bail. Yeah, there's no way out of that arrest. And this is death. It's an interesting way of putting death. My life hath in this line some interest, which for memorial still with thee shall stay. And my life is linked directly to these lines, to this poetry, which will stay with you, which will be with you as a reminder of you, as a memorial of me. So my life is invested, or my being is invested in these lines, which will be a memory, or something that you can will remind me of you. When thou reviewest this, thou dost review the very part was consecrate to thee. So when you're looking at this poetry, when you're rereading this poetry, you're looking at the part of my life that was dedicated to you. So here Shakespeare's saying that the fair youth is his muse, that the fair youth has inspired him to write this poetry. And part of the one part of the greatness of these lines is that it's been inspired by the fair youth. And this is a memory for you, because this poem contains, or this sonnet contains, part of me that was dedicated to you. The earth can have but earth, which is his due. So when I die, then the earthly part of my body can go back to the earth, because earth, the physical part, is what is due to the earth. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. My body is made from the earth, and my body can go back from the earth. My spirit is thine, the better part of me. However, my spirit, my feeling, the eternal part of me, the better part of me, is yours, belongs to you. And the earth can't have that, because that doesn't belong to the earth. So then thou hast but lost the dregs of life. So then when I'm dead and I'm buried, you've just lost my body. You've just lost the bad part of life, the unimportant part of life, the physical body, because the spirit is the most important bit, and the earth will have his due. The dregs of life, the prey of worms, my body being dead. So my body will be dead, and my body will be the food for worms, the prey of worms. But you've only lost the unimportant part of me. The coward's conquest of a wretch's knife, too base of thee to be remembered. So my dead body is the reward of a wretched person stabbing me, of being killed by a wretch. So it's my mortal part that can be taken away with a knife, my earthly part. And that part of me, my physical body, is too base, it's too low, it's too unimportant to be remembered by you. The worth of that is that which it contains. And the value of all of this, of this poem, of this sonnet, of what my body contained, of what came from my body. And that is this poem, this poetry. And this with thee remains. And this poem remains with you. This poem which carries my spirit inside it. My spirit motivated by you and your beauty. And this still remains. So even though I'm dead, only my body is taken away, but my poetry continues to live, and that is the good part of me. So it's a big change, because now he's actually saying, well, come to think of it, I'm quite a good poet. Yeah, and this poetry that I'm writing, this is the better part of me, and I will be remembered, and you will be remembered within my poetry. So it's talking about mortality, and everyone must die, and what part will be remembered after our death. So, because in Sonnet 72, he's saying his verse is worthless. But here, he claims it has worth because it's got images of the youth, in the same way as his body holds his soul, and these are different parts, and his soul belongs to the fair youth. And now he's proud of his verse. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 74. by William Shakespeare.